happen. All of these items are attainable and will be in my wardrobe, amen, in this lifetime, y'all. But hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is JoJo, also known as JoJo Styles on these internet streets. Cool mom, fashion lover, reminding you and myself on how to juggle life, career, business with style. So today's video is my fashion wish list, and how the concept of this video came about is because I stumbled across some of my favorite fashion girlies wish list videos, and I was like, that is so neat. I didn't even know it was a thing that existed. So here we are today, manifesting and putting it out into the atmosphere because he's always listening, right? And we are going to talk about my fashion wish list. Now, when I say wish list, I'm not just talking about seasonal wish list. I have a mix of things that I have my eye on that are eye-catching and that are more realistic and attainable and I'll be getting in the near future. But I also have some of my fashion favorites, like things that I have dreamed of having in my closet. And not saying that they're not attainable, they are just not pieces that I'll be getting in the super near future. But one day, okay, they will reside in my closet for sure. So let's get right into it. And before I start this video, I just want to put a disclaimer out there that whatever it is that you want in your dream closet, it does not have to be luxury. Whatever you find is a fashion staple in your wardrobe, again, does not have to be a luxury item. It can be any fashionable piece that you enjoy, love. You are more than welcome to. Again, I like luxury items, I like designer items, and again, not because of the name, more because of the piece and how it makes me feel and whatnot. But fashion can be found anywhere. I shop at Walmart, I will buy clothes at the Goodwill, I thrift. So yes, y'all, do not limit your wish list or your fashion favorites or your must-haves to just designer things or luxury items, because it can be a combo of both. So yes, let's get into my realistic, attainable, they're coming in my closet soon items. So first things first is gonna be a structured blazer, and not just I want to literally invest in a tailored, nice, hourglass structured blazer. And as I've been on the market for this item, I have seen that a couple other places do sell a very nice hourglass tailored blazer. A lot of these structured hourglass tailored blazer are infamous for like the Balmain. I want to say that Balmain came out with that silhouette that shocked, you know, the fashion world. But I don't need a Balmain blazer. I don't even care for a Balmain blazer, but I do want to invest in a nice structured hourglass, just fitted blazer, y'all. I want a black one and a white one. And once I get those two in my closet, then we'll venture off into, you know, different colors and things. But yes, a staple hourglass tailored fitted blazer. Ooh, I cannot wait. I've seen Topshop, I think, have a couple. I've seen, of course, Zara has one, a really good one that the fashion girlies love. And oh man, there was this other brand. Oh, Naked Wardrobe. Ooh, Naked Wardrobe has a lot of those fitted hourglass style. And again, I don't know if that type or style of blazer is just coming back, but I've been seeing some really nice quality ones from some really good brands. I'm just trying to narrow down which one I want to get, but also it is not a must-have for me right now to get, and that's why I also haven't bitten the bullet, because we're going into spring, summer. But I definitely, when the fall comes knocking, I will be checking out and adding one of those to my collection. Next on my list are accessories. All of the next few of these are accessories. And first up on accessories, in no particular order, is going to be these Gucci clogs, y'all. I am into clogs. I am into clogs. Gucci has to be one of my favorite luxury brands. So yes, I'm mixing a clog, which is one of my current obsessions, but that OG canvas print, y'all, obsessed. I already know a million and one ways that I would style that piece. It would live so well in my wardrobe. It would go with so many items that I have, including bags that I already have. So y'all, the color, everything about this shoe I love. I can wear it in the spring, summer. I can wear it in the fall. And y'all, fooling with me, I'll throw some socks on and wear them in the winter time. I think it is just such a elevated way to rock the clog trend, y'all. And I'm not gonna lie, since this shoe has came out, it has been living rent free in my head. I cannot get it out. I always think about ways to style it, and sometimes I'm like, ooh, I just need to hold off on this outfit until I get those clogs. So yes, y'all, that is a definite. It's about to come home soon on my fashion wish list. Next up on my list is from my other favorite designer, which is Louis Vuitton. Now for this particular item, I have always wanted a Louis Vuitton Speedy bag, but right now I am into crossbodies, especially with my lifestyle as a mommy with 2 toddler boys. So right now I don't know who I saw the Speedy on, but they have the tiny mini version that you can also wear as a crossbody. And that just spoke to my younger JoJo, my high school JoJo, who loved the Louis Vuitton Speedy bag. Like, you would see it in White Chicks and movies, and you would see just all kinds of people on there. And I knew that was a bag that I always wanted to have. Even though I've had the opportunity, it's never been on my top priority list of purchasing. But now that I've seen the smaller version, is it a mini? I think it's called a mini, like a Speedy mini or something like that. I'm like, ooh, I need her. It's so cute, so small. Again, goes with the era that I'm in. And yeah, it is on my fashion wish list for sure. And the reason why it's on the more attainable side is because it is not an outrageously priced bag like some of my dream bags. I feel like it is a very attainable bag for me and my budget. But also, I've been seeing a lot of people talking about the pre-loved market and finding items on the pre-loved market, which would only make it even more affordable and attainable for me. So we love that. So yes, y'all, that is another item that is on my fashion wish list. That Speedy has to come home because yeah, I have a couple Louis Vuitton bags, but none that I can get everyday use out of, if that makes sense. And that is small. I have a clutch. I have, what is that bag called? A Neverfull. But I would love to have a Louis Vuitton bag in my wardrobe that I can wear as a crossbody and get everyday, day-to-day use from and still look fashionable, if you know what I'm putting down. And next on the list is going to be a Cartier love ring. Really two, y'all. I think I've always wanted the love ring. I wanted that ring for, I don't know, well over a decade. I don't know why I did not get it in the past, but the older I get, the more I am into, especially now since I'm back actually wearing rings and into accessorizing, I do want some nice fine jewelry that I can wear every day. So I do want to start investing in a nicer fine jewelry, if that makes sense. So of course, some rings is definitely where I want to start. Cartier love ring and the nail one. I'm Haitian, so I know how to say nail in Creole or French, but they have a couple letters before it. I don't know, just don't clue. I don't know, y'all, but you guys know what I'm talking about. The Cartier nail ring that kind of wraps around. So cute, so dainty, such a just a subtle statement. So I do want to start investing in some rings. So yeah, y'all, just a little fine jewelry accessories. There is also a Cartier necklace that I want. It is not the nail necklace. It's just a really cute, dainty gold chain. Very fine, very like minimal. Like it's very much if you know, you know. But I do love those pieces, and I'm sure you guys are seeing them on the screen as we chat. So next on the wish list are my dream items. These are dream items that I will be adding to my wardrobe indefinitely in this lifetime for sure. And yes, y'all, some of these items are items that are new, but some of these items are items that I have dreamed about since a little girl who has always been into fashion. Whether I've seen it in movies, on celebrities, whatever the case may be, I just always knew that, oh girl, one day you will have one of those too. So yeah, y'all, let's get into something that is new but it's definitely on my radar, y'all. My fashion radar has been heightened since coming across this item. Last but not least, on my realistic attainable items is going to be this little cute mini Coach bucket bag. Now it is a dark blue indigo denim, which I recently got some Zara heels for, and I'm like, do I need it? Do I not need it? But I actually do, because I realized that I have no denim bags. As much as I love denim, I do not have a denim purse. Now this bag is very, very affordable. And actually, before I post this video, I may just pull the trigger and get it and add it to my spring haul, because it is just so cute. And again, because of how it is made, goes perfectly with my lifestyle, where I can hold it with the top handle, but if I'm out and about with the boys, I can throw it on as a crossbody and run after friends, because y'all know one go this way, one go that way. But nonetheless, y'all, this is on my wish list. One, because it's nothing that I have to have, right? But it is definitely a fashion staple that but it is definitely a fashion piece that I need in my wardrobe, especially because I have those Zara heels that I think would go perfectly with them. So that's why I'm adding them on the wish list. So we are going to go ahead and move on to some of my dream items. Now this is a dream list. This does not mean that your girl will never have it. All of these items are attainable and will be in my wardrobe, amen, in this lifetime, y'all. But these items are a little bit pricier, or I would have to do some hunting and digging to find. So that's why they are my dream items. And also some of these items I have, since a little girl, have known that I will have one of these one day. Like I said, are timeless pieces that will never, ever, ever go out of style. So let's get right into the list. The first thing on the list is going to be something that is more recent to my fashion wish list. And this is going to be the Loewe jean, y'all. Yes, y'all. I'm a jean girly. I love everything denim. I love jeans. Anything that comes in jean, give it to me. But these jeans with just that logo, with the I don't know, something about these jeans just gives me elevate, like jeans but elevated, jeans but make it fashion. When these jeans came out, that's what it gave to me. Like, take a jean and make it fashion. And yes, y'all, this is another item that lives rent-free in my head. Now this would be attainable, except that paying $1,600 for jeans is a bit much. I normally spend more money on my accessories, so shoes, bags, than I do on clothing items. And that's why this is on the dream side of the list, because yeah, y'all, that is almost payment for the boys' daycare for the whole month. Yeah, so that's why it is on my dream wish list. And again, like I said, my dream wish list is very much attainable, and I will have them by some point in my life, but I ain't in no rush, not for those. But yeah, y'all, I absolutely love everything about these jeans. When I see it style, when I see other people wear them, y'all, I can come up with so many looks for this. Dress it up, dress it down. Very much cool mom cash, and elevated casual, and you guys know that is right up my alley. So yes, y'all, we are dreaming, but we will get these jeans one day. Next, that is also clothing and is on my dream list, and will be in this wardrobe one day, is the Gucci pajama set, y'all. I already told you guys that Gucci is one of my favorite luxury designers, y'all. And yeah, when I saw this satin monogram pajama set, I was like, I have to have it. The girls wear these like a two-piece set, and that's obviously how I would wear and style this, like a two-piece set. Sometimes just the bottom, sometimes just the top, but most definitely together. Yeah, I think it is just so classic. I think that this item will never go out of style. It will live forever in my wardrobe. And y'all, I cannot wait. Jeronica Mycia, she put me on that you can even get this on the pre-love market too. Sometimes it's still with tags and brand new. So I'm going to be looking into that. That will definitely be 9 times out of 10 the way I end up getting the Gucci pajama set, because yeah, girl, She's pricey, but she is definitely a must-have. So next, y'all, let's move on to accessories, and we are going to start with the classic, that girl, the timeless Chanel flat bag, y'all. Like, I cannot make a video about a fashion wish list and not include a Chanel bag, y'all. If you are a fashion girly, if you are a lover of fashion and timeless pieces and all things vintage, the classic Chanel flat bag is a must, y'all. I am obviously thinking about gifting it to myself for my 40th birthday. 9 times out of 10, it is going to be the gift that I'm gifting myself for my 40th birthday. So I'm going to wait off until then. But y'all, your girl can't wait. Tell me you're a fashion girly without telling me you're a fashion girly. Give me a vintage. I don't think I want one from the Chanel store. I don't know. You never know where life takes us. I may very much pull up to the Chanel store and get my first Chanel at the Chanel store. I'm a fashion vintage lover, and I would prefer a vintage, like an authentic vintage classic Chanel bag. We got the coins to go to the Chanel store, or we get it on the pre-loved market. I ain't worried, y'all. All I do know is it's going to be in my wardrobe. Let's go ahead on and keep it rolling since we are talking about bags. Another bag that literally lives rent-free in my head is going to be the Lady Dior bag. Y'all, as a matter of fact, 9 times out of 10, if I am purchasing a Dior bag, I don't own any Dior bags yet. My first Dior bag is going to be a Lady Dior bag, because talk about classic, talk about timeless, talk about that girl, talk about grown and sexy. That's what this bag gives me. Let's not even, because y'all, you see the way I get excited about this item? I don't care if it is 20 years from now. A Lady Dior bag will be in my wardrobe. Something about it gives just sexy sophistication, and I'm here for it. So, as you guys can see, as excited as I am about talking about it is why I need that. As excited as I am about talking about it is why you guys understand this is on my wish list. I need that bag. I need a Lady Dior for sure. Next up for bags is going to be another vintage girly, and I honestly have not priced this bag yet, but I do know when I was thinking about my childhood and my young adult years, and a bag that just always caught my eye that I was like, I gotta have it. It is a Louis Vuitton Speedy, but the gold one. Sick, a bag, and now that I'm being intentional about my personal style and what I like and what reflects who I am right now in this age, one thing that has not changed is the fact that I love a statement piece and an edgy piece. Give me a little edge, give me a little statement, give me a little bold, yeah, that bag is me in a bag. I love when people get the Speedy and they wear it as a clutch or they wear it in a bag. It is perfect for street style fashion, which is, all of who I am, y'all. This bag, this might also need to be on that 40th gift list, because yes, I just got excited telling you guys about that bag. Proves to me that it needs to be in my closet and that I would definitely get my cost per wear out of her. Yes, a wish list must have for sure. Next up, let's talk about shoes, because y'all know me and shoes, we go together real bad. And attainable shoes we don't need to talk about, because I have no impulse control when it comes to attainably priced shoes, except for those Gucci ones, because they're maybe $800. So yeah, we gotta think twice about those. But all the other ones, the Sambas, the this, the that, throw them in the bag, girl. Check out. But these are on my dream list, because I don't know if they'll be expensive more than I'm gonna have to look for them, or there are shoes that I've dreamed about as a kid. I just have not done my due diligence to find them on the pre-loved market. Let's go ahead and start with vintage Gucci shoes in general. Some of them are I'm gonna pop them up on the screen, because a monogram Gucci pump, give it to me. I'm more than sure I can find monogram Gucci pumps now in store, but it is something about that vintage style pump is what I love. Like that box toe kind of look. That's what I'm talking about when I say vintage Gucci heel, or like the vintage Gucci mules, y'all. Yes, y'all, those are on my dream fashion wish list. So don't be surprised when you see your girl styling and profiling on the gram in a pair of those. Next up is going to be Cruel Summers. Now this was a collab with Kanye West and Giuseppe years ago, before I could afford shoes that were over $1,000, y'all. And this is a shoe. I love everything about the shoe. I always have. When I saw it, I was gasped. Like, this is a shoe. I'm a shoe lover. Everything about the crocheting and the detail of this shoe. It is sexy. It is edgy. It is street style. You can dress it up. You can dress it down. And the girlies who know it know. And that's what I love so much about that shoe, because if you are not a fashion girly, you will see this shoe and be like, yeah, that's cool. That's a little dramatic. It's a little extra. It would catch your eye, but you would not know the history of the shoe. You wouldn't know the shoe unless you are a fashion girly. And I just I live for this shoe. And it has to come home to mama. It has to be part of my wardrobe. Like, that would be my fangirl shoe is that shoe, y'all. I cannot wait for the day to slip my feet into a pair of Cruel Summers. That's it. That's all. And we're going to leave it at that. So yes, y'all, those are the items that have been living rent-free on my fashion wish list, y'all. Some of the items I am close to purchasing, and others are still on my vision board. Nonetheless, y'all, they will be part of my wardrobe, period. So let me know down in the comments, what is one item that you've always dreamed of adding to your wardrobe? And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fashion and lifestyle content from your favorite cool mom. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.